and welcome back to my channel. Bit of an odd place I'm in at the moment. I'm actually waiting to go into work. I don't start work until officially like 9:15. I'm always here at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'm actually in the car an hour early every day to go to work. But this is actually, I think, like a really good place to be right now, because this is something I've wanted to say for quite a long time now, and I guess I've been inspired by other YouTubers to do this because they've done it. So it's basically, as you can tell from the title, it's a My Ghost Story thing. I don't want to call it a My Ghost Story though. I want to call it like a My Ghost Experience, because I don't know, it's the reason I haven't done this is because I think a lot of people can put this stuff out there and they can get quite a lot of backlash from it, you know, like, oh, it was this, it was that, you know, you're making up this sort of thing. And I can understand if something hasn't happened to you, it's hard to understand, so I completely get that. So I've never really talked about this. It's something that goes on quite often with me, and I've spoken to a few people around me about it, but I've never really divulged into it much. Recently though, I've seen two YouTubers that I follow doing a My Ghost Story thing, and I figured, yeah, do you know what, if they can do it and put it out there, maybe it's not going to be so bad. The thing is though, is I've chosen to do it in the car because I feel that if I talk about this in my home where it's actually happened, I suppose I am nervous. I'm not going to say I'm scared. When it happened, I was like, I need to get out of the house. But I'm going to say I'm more nervous than scared about talking about this in my home, because I kind of feel that there is something there that can... It does watch me, and it can hear me, and that's a bit weird. So I kind of feel like I'm not gonna be able to do this and talk about it there in my home, because I don't want to feel like when I talk about it, it's sort of like bringing it, like making it more realistic and maybe giving it something to sort of latch onto. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I kind of want to feel like I'm almost ignoring it, so there's like a wall there between me and it, if that makes sense. So in my current home, I can easily clarify there is definitely one thing that is there permanently. I don't know if it's followed me for like ever. It seems to be, I wouldn't say if it's not friendly, it's not horrible, it is just there. It's just something that is there. It's gonna sound so weird. It is just something that is there. It's usually upstairs as well. It's never on the ground floor, but it's usually upstairs. It's very prominent, like in the corner of the bedroom, like by the door. I'll try and insert pictures and things as I go of like where I'm talking about to make it easier. It's also at night. Occasionally it is literally on the side of the bed that I sleep, and it stands and just watches. I know that sounds really, really weird, but whatever this is, and I do pick up that it's a male spirit. Oh, see, spirit doesn't seem right. It's definitely male, and it just watches, and it will be right by my bed and it watches. So I'll wake up in the middle of the night for no reason. I'll just wake up. There's not been any, the cats have been out, they've been asleep. There's no thunder or lightning, there's no banging, nothing. It's dead middle of the night, and I literally just wake up, and I can feel through the bed covers, I can feel that there is something stood, literally, like there's the bed and it's just stood looking over at me. That is what I get. And there's been times when I've woken up like that, and at my age of 31, I am at this point I'm scared. This is the one thing that I do think, oh my god, I am too scared to even put my arm out the bed and just switch my light on, for fear that I'm going to feel something on my hand or my arm. Like that's how uncomfortable this is for me with this thing. It doesn't feel like it's going to hurt me. It doesn't feel like it's got any ill will towards me. But I do feel like it makes itself known sometimes, and like it really wants my attention, and I try my hardest not to give it my attention. So yeah, this is one thing that I have that is very prominent within our bedroom, and occasionally sort of on the other side of the bedroom door, like just on the landing, that sort of thing. The other thing though, and I will definitely insert here the sound that I heard, the movement, like the whole thing. The good thing is I can replicate what I heard, but this one thing freaked me out. So I'm sitting at home on my own on the computer editing one of my videos. Albert's out, but Izzy's in. Izzy's the younger of the two cats of ours. She is asleep on Albert's blanket. So I'm sitting there, the TV's on as well. The TV's on, but it's like really low. I just have the TV on sometimes when I'm at home, just for background noise. TV's on, but it's really, really low. I think it's like Desperate Housewives or something, you know. And I'm editing away. Now, when I'm home on my own, I do like to have all the doors in the house open. I love just to have everything open. It just feels better. It was quite a sunny day. Light was coming in through everywhere. It was really, really nice. So have all the doors open, really lovely. I'm sitting on my computer, and then I hear what sounds like in our bedroom. It sounds like something's literally just been dropped directly onto the floor of our bedroom. And again, I'll try and insert here what I mean. So something sounds like it's literally been dropped on the floor near the rug in our bedroom. And this was the bit that really shook me. I mean, I was in my jammies as well. Like when I'm at home, I'm in my jammies. Like I don't really get dressed if I can help it. I'm always in my jammies. I was literally ready to bolt out of my house. I was that scared. I thought someone was actually in my home. For a second, like I'm near the front door, no one can walk in, but for a second there I was like, someone's in my house. 100% was like, there is somebody in my home, because I can hear their footsteps. Like, I'm not even kidding. Literally my brain was like, someone's in the house. And it was that fight or flight moment of, someone's in your house, get out. That is exactly what this sound was to me of, I need to leave, I need to run because someone's in my home. And I sat there, and whatever it was probably, this happened in like 10 seconds, which doesn't sound very long, 10-15 seconds say, but I heard this thing drop, whatever it was, and then I heard shuffling sort of footsteps. Again, I'll put in what I heard, okay? And it was like footsteps going shh, 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 shh. So like somebody wearing shoes and just sort of doing that across the carpet. I heard that from literally where that drop sound was, like near the rug in my bedroom, to the very edge of the top of the stairs. Now, I literally looked up and I heard it, and I just watched, and I looked at the end of the stairs, and obviously the light's coming through the bedroom door, and you can see the light from the bedroom door onto the bottom of the stairs on the wall. There was no shadows, so literally I was like, okay, so I don't see a shadow. So there's no actual person. There's no figure. There's no person. But I can hear these footsteps. I freaked out. The cat. Now, cats are very in tune with things. A lot of animals are. But the fact that my cat even went, like, woke up, ears up, eyes shot open black, and was looking, and then stood up. She looked at me, and she looked as if to, like, there was somebody upstairs. She then jumped off the sofa onto the sub and sat there. Like, she was like, I need to get out of the house. I need to get out. There is somebody in here. I don't know. I need to go. And that indicates to me then, like, oh crap, like, this is actually happening. This is a thing. I'm not just experiencing it. If the animal's hearing this too, this is happening right now. So I was then like, okay. The like human part of me was like, we need to leave. The other part of me, like my gut instinct, which I try and follow a lot more now because it just knows better, was to just stay calm and be like, Jane, it's okay, don't worry, okay? We've looked, we can see there's no figure, therefore there's no person. It's okay, we've got this. So the gut part of me was like, it's okay, what we're going to do is this. And it's almost like there was something else telling me to just go through these following motions and that it would be fine. So at this point, I'm literally like in a hot sweat and I'm just like, I need to get out. The gut instinct me was like, it's okay, this is what we're going to do. So I started talking to the cat. Now, talking to the cat, I did this because I was like, if I'm talking to the cat, whatever's there is aware then that I am in the home. Okay, this is, for some reason, this is what I was being told to do. I know it sounds even weirder that something was telling me to do this, but anyway. So yeah, I was then saying, don't worry, Izzy, let's go and see who is there. Like I'm addressing it. So I get up and I walk around, and we've got candles in our house. We love scented candles. So I have a big white Yankee candle, which I think is called Angel Wings. Love the smell of it. Quite an appropriate candle at this moment, I feel. So I thought, right, and I don't know really much about any of this stuff, but for some reason I felt really compelled to light this white candle and walk with this candle. I don't know why, it just felt right to do. So I've got this candle, it's lit, I'm with the cat. The cat is then, she jumps off the sub and she's like on the floor by the stairs. And the cat is even like looking at me, looking upstairs. And I can tell that she's like, you're going first, okay? So I was like, we're going to go together. So I cautiously, the scariest bit was, as I go up around the stairs and then I look, when I look, am I going to see something? This was the thing that I was thinking, like, oh my God, I'm going to look and there's going to be something stood right there, isn't there? That was the scariest moment, is I thought, I'm going to look and there was going to be something there, like there staring back at me. That was the scariest thing. So, got the candle, cat's next to me on the stairs. Cat is like, okay, I'm going, but you're going to go first. I was like, okay, cool, at least we're in it together. She, bless her, she came with me the whole way. The cat came with me the whole way. I was like, okay. So, start walking up the stairs with the candle, and I'm talking to her and saying, come on then, we're going to go upstairs, we're going to check it out. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm going to show you that there's nothing to be scared of. And I'm talking to her, really, to like calm myself down. And also to make whatever it is there aware that I'm coming upstairs, and to also not be worried and everything's okay. We're all calm about this. So I start walking upstairs and I go around the corner and I think I'm going to have to look up. And I look and there is nothing there. Okay? There is nothing there. Thank God there is nothing there. Because if there had been, I wouldn't have known what to have done. Like, it would have been like a standoff. I would have stood there and been like, what do I do now? So we go slowly, cautiously up the stairs. Because obviously of what I told you about the bedroom thing. So then I was like, the first place that I'm going to go to is the bathroom, to sort of get myself going up to the bedroom, because I just felt like something was then in my room, because I heard it drop in my room, and then I thought, oh my God, is there something like lurking around the corner in my bedroom? I was a little bit nervous at this point, okay? So got to the top of the stairs, we're on the landing, bathroom door. So I said, right, we're going to go into the bathroom first and have a little look around, aren't we? I open up the door, cat goes in, looks around, I go in, nothing in here. I'm like telling her the whole time, like announcing myself to everything. And then I go over to like the airing cupboard door, candle in hand. I open up the door saying, is there anything in here? No, nothing in the airing cupboard. Close the airing cupboard. Should we go check in the bedroom? Yeah, let's go check in the bedroom. Go into the bedroom, candle first, going into the bedroom, look around, nothing. Like, it is calm upstairs. It's a nice feeling upstairs. So at this point, I'm like, what is going on? So I'm in the bedroom now, and I'm looking around. Now, on the side, I do keep some lip balms now and again. I just like her little lip balm that I leave on the side, that sort of thing. I picked the lip balm up that was there and dropped it on the floor. Didn't sound anything like the drop I heard, right? So I put that back. There was nothing on the floor. There's nothing on the side that would have even just randomly fallen over and rolled off. Like, nothing. There's a couple of hairbands and things like that. But the sound that the drop made, it was like, the only way I can describe it now is something between the weight of a lip balm and like a roll-on deodorant. Something between the two weights of that. That's the only thing I could like describe that sort of heaviness drop sound. And all I keep there is a deodorant and a couple of hairbands and the lip balms. Nothing had moved. Nothing had gone. There was nothing on the floor. So I was there looking around. I was like, okay, fine, nothing here. I went into my little room and then I went to the spare room. The spare room gives me a bit of a funny feeling. That has always given me a bit of a funny feeling. That's a bit of a weird one. So, which I don't know if I will tell you about this time, because that is a bit of an odd one. But anyway, I got quite a few stories I could tell you to do with like other things like that. But I don't know if I'm going to do it all now, because this is like my first one and I already feel a bit weird. I feel better about talking about it, but I feel a bit weird about putting it out there. So we'll just see how this goes. But yeah, so everything was fine. I went back downstairs. I left the candle burning all day long. And I just carried on about my business. When Simon came home, I told him about it. And this was around about 5:30, 6 o'clock. And again, it felt fine. But I was like, I've not heard anything since that. Like, I've not heard anything since that. Both of us have heard occasionally footsteps. So, you know when your house just like creaks and bangs, stuff like that, and you think, oh, it's just like, you know, it's a warm day or it's a cool day and it's expanding and that's why, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, we get that in our home too. But there has been times where we walk, and we have walked, we'll both be downstairs and we just sort of look at each other and I just go like, did you hear that? And someone's like, yeah, I heard that. And it's clearly just like footsteps in our bedroom, just walking again where that drop sound was, and then like downside of the bed. And I'm just like, okay. We don't make a big deal about it. We sort of register that it's there, but we don't discuss it, go and check it out, or like really make a big deal about it. Because I kind of feel like maybe if we just like leave it be, you know, it's just doing its thing, we're just doing our thing, it'll be fine. But yeah, so that was like the most scariest thing. That was scary. That was the most scariest thing. I said like it didn't scare me. That was the scariest thing though. I've had there was another weird experience as well, also in our bedroom, where we were both asleep and I was lying on my left hand side and I literally was just waking up, and as I was just waking up, again in the middle of the night, it's usually like sometime in the morning, I was just waking up and I felt down by my feet the bed sinking. So I am awake, I'm literally waking up, and the cats are out. We always have our door closed at night as well, but something was there, that like my feet are here and this part of the bed here where there's nothing, just, you know, just the duvet cover was there, literally just went and sank down, as if something was just gently slowly sitting down. And I was just like, okay, it's fine. And I lied there thinking something is sitting on the end of my bed. And I just thought, oh my God, there is something sitting right next to my feet. And I had all these things going through my head, like, is it the cat? You know, like, what is it? Within seconds, I was like, is it the cat? Cat's out. So, like, I'd already, like, determined that it was the cat. And then it got weirder because it felt like cat paws walking down the side of my leg. So the bed sank, and then the next thing I felt was going up the side of my leg. The bed was sinking again, as though cat paws were just walking up the bed. So imagine when a cat or a dog, well, it was definitely a cat. Dogs are like bigger and heavier. So definitely like cat paws, almost like when they walk, then the bed just sinks a little bit, doesn't it? So imagine that walking up the bed, and you're in it, and I could feel the bed sinking slightly as it went, and I could also feel the duvet cover like being pulled on as it was happening. So yeah, really, yeah. So basically, this is one of quite a few ghost stories that I have. The worst ghost story that I have to tell, I don't think I will be doing right now, because it's quite intense, and it's something that I actually grew up with, and I need to sort of remember it all fully, because there was a lot of things happening, and I think I kind of blocked a lot of it out and pushed a lot of it away, because when you're a kid, like, not a lot of stuff like scared me when I was a kid, but I could easily tell what was right, like what was good and what was bad, and this thing, it wasn't nice. So I will leave that for another day, I think, because I need to really muster myself up to talk about this, because this is really weird. And I also need to go to where it happened, because then that way I can put in photos of where stuff happened to let you guys sort of see it better. But yeah, that was that's a whole other load of stuff that until recently I wouldn't really talk about. So yeah, I have to muster my courage up for that one. And then obviously also where I live now, I've had dreams about stuff, which was also a little bit strange. So that's a short story, but I'll leave that for now as well. And yeah, hopefully I will tell you one day, but like I said, this is my first one that I'm putting out there, and it's kind of scary to talk about it, because there are a lot of people that don't believe it and go, oh, it's probably this, or it's that, or if you know you're in bed and it's probably just dreaming. I'm very aware as a human being of when I'm awake and when I'm asleep. Some people could probably say it's sleep paralysis and things. No, I don't suffer with sleep paralysis. I am quite a sensitive person in that way. My senses sometimes can be quite high. But yeah, that's a whole other thing as well that I'll get into someday. Again, it's not something I really feel comfortable about discussing yet, because I don't fully understand it all. But if anybody's watching this right now and you've had experiences, or you're maybe going through changes within yourself, let me know in the comments below, because I mean, I've had this all my life, but I've never really tuned into it. So I'm very new at tuning into all this properly. I think purely because when I was a kid, I had it, but I didn't really understand it. I just thought everybody was like this. So yeah, it's weird. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have odd stuff happening to you like this, or if you've had like paranormal stuff happening, anything like that. Just let me know. If you want more videos like this, also let me know and give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more, because I think I will be opening up more about this sort of stuff. I just don't know when exactly, because it is quite scary to put myself out there like this. This is me. This is 100% me being open about myself and just exposing something very deep here actually about myself. So yeah. So just let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you would like more stories like this, because I've got quite a few. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a really, really good and positive day. Thank you very much. Bye.